Music and technology have always had a harmonious relationship. From a 4-track recorder to Logic Pro X, the road has been pretty swinging. We've seen the extent of automation in music production, but it seems like AI has been mostly unsuccessful filling in the shoes of a wordsmith. Until now. Presenting upGrad Future Forward, stories from the now about the future. In August 2020, hip-hop will turn 47 years old. This seminal music genre is settling into its middle age with the mass acceptance it has never known. Hip-hop is now bigger than rock, Lil Wayne has had more #1 hits than Elvis, and Lil Nas X has spent more weeks on the Billboard charts than Elton John. Over the years, we have sat up and taken notice of hip-hop. Being notorious, being shot at in the streets, receiving the highest accolades, cursing law enforcement agencies, transcending the genre itself, and the rhymes, well.
Yeah, I'm all in. Brody on the line, I'm tapping in.
The rhymes have never been tighter.
She feeling me, preoccupied by the motivation.
So what's next? After it's taken over the world in over 50 languages, including Hindi, I think it takes a nation of billions to hold it back. So, what is next for hip-hop? Maybe bring the machines on it, perhaps? BBC calls it a foul-mouthed, slang-slinging silicon lyricist. In other words, it's a neural network of machine algorithms that spits rhymes as tight as any human ever. Well, maybe not as any human, but close enough. They call themselves Deep Flow, Deep Beat, or Deep Fire. And you get a couple of chances to identify a rhyme. And it's not even funny how many times you might actually get it wrong.
This is a very neat and fun little application, and the makers here have used natural language processing in conjunction with deep neural networks. Deep neural networks are what are driving, or the workhorses of artificial intelligence applications we see around these days. And the makers have used their models on tremendous amount of data. I believe it's 66,000 odd rap songs to learn how words flow in a rap song, or how the next word can be predicted using the previous words, and that's what their model is. It's really nice to see how the makers, who were students of linguistics, have brought together their knowledge of linguistics plus the understanding of rap and some really creative features to make this fun little amazing application.
If you've heard about Chuck, Morpheus, Iva, or their more popular cousin Emily Howell, then you know that these artificial maestros are creating their own little clique as AI composers. A machine creating classical music? Who could have thought? Music is one of the 7 great art forms, and hip-hop has a history of giving voice to the repressed, the free, the blinged, and the crazy. The question is, what will these new sentinels of hip-hop represent? Maybe a voice of the machines for the machines.
I think as AI develops and more kind of lyrics are fed into it, or it kind of more data's kind of fed into it, I believe you'll get to a stage where you won't be able to tell whether an AI's written something or an actual human's written something.
How long will it take the Grammys to recognize this as an art form, not created by a carbon-based life form? How long before we start receiving mixtapes by machines in our inboxes? Till then, in the silicon words of Deep Flow,
stand up, take notice. Won't you pray for me?
If you like this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell icon to never miss a video from upGrad.